You know the type of guy that was a jock in high school but ended up becoming a huge nerd? You know, someone that's not afraid to make a fool of themselves on the internet. And someone that likes to shoot Polaroid a little too much. Did I say huge nerd? You know, just an ordinary, everyday guy. Well, that's me. I'm just another Chris. Welcome in! I really don't live stream on this channel much. I think the last time I live streamed was that 12-hour event. And I think that was the first time I ever live streamed on this channel ever. So welcome in, guys. Thank you so much for taking the time to join in. Even if you're not joining in live, if you're joining in, you know, a little bit later after the show, hey, that is so cool. Thank you so much for sparing a few minutes with me. I got something in the mail that is pretty cool, and I thought I'd share it with you guys. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. And we are streaming actually on Facebook and YouTube right now, so if you prefer one or the other, you can, you know, take your pick. So feel free to do that as well. So as we go throughout this show, again, please leave some comments and, you know, join the chat. Let's have some fun, shall we? So if you're a longtime viewer of this channel, you kind of always known that I've been into the Polaroid and instant film, just hobby, if you want to call it that. And the last few months, I've really just kind of dived more into it a little bit more in depth, and you guys have been loving it. As well as this channel is known for like retro style content, not necessarily like vintage retro. I'm talking like maybe stuff from the last 15 years or so retro. I like that stuff. So this past year, I've, you know, dabbled in some just like VHS content, lots of instant film, because you guys seem to really like that, and I do too. As well as like documentaries. How about that? Lots of that stuff that I've done this year. It's been so much fun, and as we, you know, come to a very close close on 2020, I wanted to go live and just kind of check in with you guys and talk about, you know, some things that are coming up. I do have one more video of this year, and that's coming out next week, so be sure to check that out. It's kind of a interesting one. I usually do these rewind videos where I show off all the cool, amazing, fun, interesting things that I have done in that particular year. But as you know, 2020, it's been a little bit different, so I can't wait to share that video. I'm actually really excited for it. It's going to be awesome. If you wonder why I keep looking over here, I changed up my streaming setup a little bit. My switcher for cameras is actually over here now. Oh, wrong button. And then my comments is over here. I don't have a place for my iPad anymore, so I probably should switch these. But I put the camera, the overhead shot, in a new place, and that's why I was worried about the switcher being in the frame too much. So, you know, I don't know. I gotta mess with that. When I come into, you know, the new year, hopefully I'll have that, you know, streamlined and dialed in. But feel free to, you know, leave some comments. Let's chat. What are you up to? Have you guys picked up any cool cameras or tech or anything interesting in the last recent times? Let me know. Let's chat. But I want to start incorporating something really cool. I get packages all the time. I am a deal hunter, and I'm going to be sharing a lot of that information with you guys next year. I teased it a little bit in a couple videos ago, or one video ago. I don't remember now, but I teased it. We're talking about how to find good deals on stuff. I've got extensive experience in buy-sell trading. I did it for a living. I owned a shop for many years, sold it and whatnot. So I've got a lot of that experience. I'm going to show you guys how to do it. But I get a lot of packages in the mail. I bargain hunt, find some cool things. And I found something really cool, very unique on Facebook Marketplace. I actually shot a video. I was going to release this video as a pre-recorded VOD, they're called. And I decided I didn't like it. This wasn't cool enough, I thought, for a video. So let's do it live, shall we? We've got, what's up, Pav? Jumped on YouTube onto here. Oh, yeah, I got you. Thank you so much for joining in. Very much appreciate it. Welcome. Feel free to leave some comments. Let's chat some more. I got some cool stuff coming in right now. Let's just show it off. I got this on Facebook Marketplace. This wasn't a collector of Polaroid stuff. They guess they found it. I don't know, but it was on Facebook Marketplace for $20. And you may be wondering, well, how does it come in the mail? Because this is, I'm calling this mail time. I'm gonna start doing weekly, bi-weekly mail time, checking in what I've got in the mail. But Facebook Marketplace now has a option for buying stuff and having it shipped directly to you, which was scary at first, but I gave it a shot, and here I am to report. It works amazingly. I've done it several times now, and I'm going to teach you guys how to do that and find stuff, because I like Polaroid, as you guys know, and it's a very expensive hobby to get into because of how much the cost of film is. And I have been lucky enough to be able to find some sweet deals on film, and I'm going to share with you guys how to do that as well. But yeah, I got this for $20, and it was $10 shipping, so $30. And I bought it just for this. I didn't know if it was a sealed box, or if it was opened, or if these were all just empty boxes. I didn't know. So I really wanted this, and if it wasn't what I thought it was going to be, hey, I got a shadow box for $30. I mean, that's pretty cheap. Shadow boxes over at Michael's or any craft store, that's probably going to run you $40-50 for a shadow box. So it was worth it just for that. So let's take a peek at what is in here. I am really excited. So I gotta fumble my comments because I don't have this set up just yet. But let's move that off of there. Drink, move that, move. All right, so this is a massive glare. Bear with me. I set up this overhead shot about 40 minutes ago. Yeah, so I guess that might go away once I open it. Let's open it. There we go. All right, cool. So I've already checked this out. I was very excited to get it, so I popped it open and already looked at it. So I'm excited. If I said that already, I have not. So the main event was this. This right here is pack film, and it is sealed. It is brand new in the package. Look at that. Can you see that? Look at that. It's so cool. This is expired let's say, not too long ago. Where is the expiration on this thing? Where is it? Oh, there it is. You're not going to be able to see that. Oh, I can kind of see it. It's right here. It expired December. Oh, this month. 1971. So, just a couple of years ago. There's about a 0% chance of this actually, working anymore. But I think I'm going to do a video trying to see if this works. Because I'll be honest, I've never shot pack film before. And I have 3 packs that I picked up recently. If you don't know what pack film is, was, because it technically isn't being made anymore, it's peel apart film. You take a picture and you peel apart. It's instant film before the standard Polaroids, as you guys, are familiar with. The pack film was about this size. I think it's a little bit longer coming off the side there. And you shot it with a different type of camera. You used a lot of high-end professional cameras. Take the shot and then you would peel it apart. It was really cool. But it stopped being made in 2016, I think it was. Fuji was the last one to make it. And to buy the pack film in the aftermarket, it's all going to be expired. Some of it's only recently expired. But a film that's from even 5-6 years ago with Fujifilm, you don't even have to worry about it. It's still going to come out beautiful. Fuji, man, their chemistry is amazing. But a pack of that film in today's standards will run you about $100. $100! Whew! For 10 pictures. Sometimes more, as cost goes. I was able to pick up a pack for $15 off of Facebook Marketplace, and I'm going to do a video on on shooting that. Been scared because I've never done it before, and I only had one shot at doing it because, I'm not going to go spend another $100+ on another pack of film. But then I came across somebody selling some on Facebook. Again, was it Facebook or OfferUp? I don't remember now. Irrelevant. So I picked up another packs. He was selling for $150 for 2 of them. I talked him down to $100. Yeah, $100 for 2. So $50 a pack. Yeah, I paid $50 a pack. So I have 3 packs of good film. The 2 packs I did pick up were properly stored, so there's a really good chance those are going to work. They've all been expired. I think the earliest expiration is 2015, 2016, and I have some, I think, from 2017 that expired. That's really good. So I was excited to see this because I was hoping that I was going to be able to get another crack at it. I guarantee this won't work. But this is an actual Polaroid branded one, which is neat. So anyway, enough on that. That was the main event for me. Everything else was kind of gravy. We've got flash bulbs. So yeah, I'm going to do a video on this too. These went on top of your camera, and this was a one-time use situation. Yeah, Polaroids in that particular time period of vintage cameras wasn't great on the environment, let's just say. This was a lot of waste. This literally goes in the trash after you take 10 pictures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 10 pictures, and then it goes in the trash. It's horrible for the environment. Not great, but there's a bunch of them, and I'm actually excited to try it out. I've got one that's, oh, this is actually for something different I'll get into later. But yeah, I got 3 packs of these. I probably will leave this one in the package. It's just super cool, like retro style. So cool. And I will use these in a video coming up. I believe this one is all done except for one. Yeah, there's one left on that, and all but one have been, or all but one is good, I should say. All are good except one's been fired. So I'm going to do a video on that. I actually have the camera that these are being represented. I have that camera. Where is it? It's around here. So, oh, there it is. It's too far away. But I'll probably do the video with that. I think that'd be kind of fun. The next thing in here I was excited about, and then noticed it's opened. I don't understand why people do this. I found many packs of Polaroid film, the Integro Film, you know, the standard size of Polaroid that you're probably accustomed to. They open it and then put it back in. I don't understand this, people. Why would you do this? But here's an original. It expired in 1991. I don't know why they do this. There's an absolute 0% chance this working. In fact, it's actually swelling a little bit. You can kind of see it. Maybe we can show it over here. Maybe a little bit. Hey, what's up, Callie? From the Facebook land. But it shows you're on YouTube. Come on, Callie. What's going on? You're in my title sequence. Countdown timer, that is. Fun fact. And I don't have it handy. I'll send you a picture of it later. I got some, it's kind of funny. But yeah, I don't understand why people ever did this, but it's kind of bulging, and I'm thinking that is the battery has now been corroded in here, so there's no chance of it being any good. So I think what I'm going to do is still try it out, but I'm going to swap this into another pack of film, empty pack that I have over there. Not today. I'll probably do a video on that in the future. So stay tuned or subscribe if you want to check that out. There's no chance of this working because it's been exposed to the elements. It has not been properly stored. The moisture packet, as you can see inside, let me zoom in for you, has been opened, and I guess back in the day, I didn't know this, but they lined the boxes with it instead of nowadays where you pull out the packet and it's separate from the box. But this is a moisture packet, so it keeps the film from drying out. Well, this has been exposed for, well, let's just say since 1991, and yeah, so not gonna work. Still a fun little experiment, and I got cool box art. How cool is that? I think it's pretty freaking cool. Wow, Callie. A lot of cool stuff. What you got coming at? Came from YouTube. Oh, came to YouTube from Facebook. Gotcha. And yes, you are famous. You are famous. I changed up my streaming area, and I don't have a place to put my tablet anymore. I did that literally today to do this stream. So I have to fix that later. Okay, cool. Moving right along. What else we got in here that is pretty neat? So these are bulbs. These are the M3 bulbs. These are for pack film cameras for the flash. And that's neat because I have the flash, but no bulbs. They don't make these bulbs anymore. And this one is still got 6 of them still, you know, good. And then these are one-time bulbs, by the way. One-time use, and they are toast. But over here, we have a brand new sealed box of bulbs. So when I do that video on pack film, I have bulbs to use to test out with. So the way they work is they literally ignite on fire inside the bulb. As you can see, there is a filament, like a phosphorus something or other. I can't remember what's inside. But when you it ignites and catches on fire and just is like this big fireball flash, and the bulbs get so hot, as you can see in here. Maybe you can tell they melt. It's like this one. Look how bulbous that is compared to that one. They literally melt the glass. That's how hot they get. Wild stuff. It's just crazy to see like the technology and how it's advanced. I got my dog, I got Paco downstairs yelling. Let me close my door so he won't be annoying. Alright. So, got bulbs. Fun. Can't wait to try those out in future videos. The pack film and the Polaroid film. And then there was a bunch of random like paperwork and stuff. This is pretty neat. This is basically a cheat sheet for shutter speeds and like photos, so you can kind of get an idea of how to take your pictures. Look at that. Look at those happy families. When was this probably put out? It's probably in the 70s, 80s maybe. That looks 70s. Yeah, it's hard to tell when that was put out. That's pretty cool. This was in here. Oh, so I can actually maybe see. No year. There's no year on here. Bummer. But it's a little cheat sheet. A little snapshot guide. Pretty cool. Yeah, dang right. It's wild, Callie. This is pretty cool too. It's like a little, somebody hand wrote this cheat sheet guide. Whoever owned this stuff originally and put this little deco together, I'm assuming it was theirs. They have little handwritten notes on how to take pictures for time exposures. I don't have the cable shutter, but that's pretty cool. Yeah, I think it's neat. I wish they put a year on here. But there's a P.O. box. I don't know. I think it's fun. It's like a little time capsule. You know, it's neat. And then there's some random stuff. Lens cap for something. This, I only have one guess as to what this is for. And it is, I believe, and I'm probably wrong because it looks like it's broken off of something. So I don't know if it's for sure what it is. But in about the 60s, there was Polaroid film where when you take a picture, you peel it, and you have to put this like goop on it. And you use a kind of tool like this, and you scraped it across to like coat the picture to keep it from fading over time. I don't know if that's what that is, but it kind of looks like it. But who knows for sure. And then we got a random flash manual from Rolly. They make really good cameras from back in the day, like the Rolly Cords and the Rolly Flexes. And I have a Rolly Cord. They're TLR cameras. Check this out. So this is the Rolly Cord. Yes, Rolly Cord. And this is the Yashica D, which you guys have probably seen a video on this that I did fairly recently. I shot some photos with it. Showed you my first ever rolls of film actually were on this. I showed you guys that video. If you want to see it, go back a couple videos. I didn't prep the links for it, but anyway, I digress. Moving right along. This is a manual for an SX70 case, which I actually have. When I bought a SX70 on another good Facebook deal, it came with one, and this is the manual on how to use it. It's a case where you don't have to take it out of the case to take pictures, and it's leather, and it's pretty cool. And I have that. some random manuals on weird cameras. You remember these cameras? These little flat profile ones? My parents had one of these. I definitely remember it. I wonder if they still have it. I should probably look. This is some mail-in thing. I don't know 100% what that is. Oh, it's to get prints. Let's see how much prints were back in the day. A regular 3x4 pictures and 40 cents. That seems actually kind of expensive for the day. 11 by 17, or excuse me, 11 by 14. $13? Man, this is expensive. When was this? This seems expensive for the time period. There's no date. There's no date. Oh, SX70 is my dream. They are really good cameras. I have what you guys maybe have seen in the video of me reskinning this. I have the SX70 Alpha, and then I have my SX70 original one. And then recently, I was going to get into it a little bit later. I guess I can show it off right now. I just picked this one up a couple days ago. The SX70 with sonar, which is pretty cool. But my favorite one is the SLR 680. And I'm going to be doing a video on that shortly. Well, probably like next month. And that's over there. But that one takes 600 film natively. These take SX70 film, which there's pros and cons. I digress again. And yeah, it looks like just some order forms. And I don't know idea what this is. Oh, this is how to load packed film. It's like, oh, help if you guys can see what I'm showing you, huh? Polaroid pack film and other types of pack film, and I'm gonna be doing a video on that too. I have a lot of fun videos I want to do. Yeah, I got a lot of fun videos I want to do, and I've been really diving into this. I've been having fun, and I really haven't wanted to step on any toes on people's that are already making some stuff. I don't know why I threw that over there, because I guess I already have a little bit. I got some other creators have been annoyed that I've been making content, which is kind of stupid. But I really like this stuff, and I have done it in the past, so it's not like it's fairly new to my channel. Like, I've always done this type of stuff, but I just dived way more into it this past year. And so yeah, I have gotten some messages from other creators, not recently, but in the last few months, and I'm just like, come on, guys, let's work together. I'm not competition. I don't see people as competition. I see that as opportunity to just now work with some, other like-minded people. And now I can't put this back. Oh, wait. I'll mess with that. Wait, can I go back in? So, I mean, that's pretty much this. But anyway, I've been digressing so much in this live stream. I've never live streamed that much on this channel, so I don't even know, like, what I should, how I go and how to say. It's kind of new to me, even though I stream weekly on another channel. This is new to me here. A lot of these guys I've never even talked to before, so it's really cool to see you guys are in here and engaging. I want to bring in more creators on this channel in 2021. What do I mean by that? Well, I mean, I want to start live streaming here weekly on the Just Another Chris channels, and I want to start bringing in other creators on the show. If you guys do follow me on my other platforms, you know that I've done some interviews. People call in and whatnot. And if you did watch the 12-hour live stream, then I did lots of interviews there. They were so much fun, and you guys seem to really enjoy that. So I want to start incorporating that. So I want to start incorporating people that are maybe in this world of Polaroid or vintage retro stuff. I have a couple names written down that I want to reach out to, see about getting them on. It's just kind of like a video podcast, interviewing, talk about their creating like content, the thought goes into it, because there's a lot that goes into just making a YouTube video or a Facebook video or even live streams. There's so much that has to go into it. So hearing their perspectives on how they do it, or just learning a little bit more about a particular camera or film stock or whatever. So if you guys would like that, leave some comments. Let me know who I should get on here, and let me know as to what type of topics that you guys would be interested in hearing about. So that would be pretty cool. What is up, Cesar, man? What is going on? Those creators need to get a life if you're doing your thing. I know. Thank you. I appreciate that. I will say, one of them was semi-warranted. I hadn't realized what I was doing was very similar. Very, very, very similar to them. And I got a message from them, and it was a very polite message, I will say. And it could have been taken very badly, but I chose not to take it badly. And we had a conversation, and we're good now. But at the same time, it's like what the person and I are doing is not original. This has been done by many people before, and so that's where we left off. I don't know if that really damaged the relationship. I was hoping to work with them more, but I don't know if that's going to happen or not. But we'll see. Pav says, "Oh, that sounds unreal. Finally, someone who makes these kind of videos." Oh, thank you so much. My buttons are backwards. This used to be there, and this used to be there. And anyway, I've got a lot of fun stuff. I've been making content for many, many years now. Most of my work is either done with somebody else, meaning I'm behind the scenes, behind the camera, doing my thing, creating their content, editing their videos and whatnot. But on another brand that I still have, I do weekly live shows there, and I have people come on and sell stuff as well. But more on that later. But yeah, if you want to see more people, what creators do you like that are in the same world as me? Let me know in the comments. That way I'll make some notes and I'll try to reach out. I already have I don't know if I should say it yet, but they have technically confirmed it, but I'll save it. There's a particular creator I'm very excited to have on the show and interview and talk to. It's somebody I've been following for easily 10 plus years. Major inspiration can be drawn from them. It's such a cool person, and I'm going to get them on the show. Probably shouldn't say anything yet. But in 2021, that is the goal. I'm going to be so next week I have a video coming out, and there'll probably be about a week or so off. Technically, that video's done. I was smart. I batch record some of my stuff. So I have this week and next week kind of myself to do whatever I want. Taking some time off for the holidays, but you guys won't know a difference because I've already shot those videos. They'll come out next week. But I think there might be 1 week of nothing. So, taking a short little break, and I'm going to be coming back hard with fun content. I'm thinking of doing a pre-recorded video 1 week, a live event the following week, and vice versa. So bi-weekly live streams and bi-weekly recorded videos. Test the waters with that. Live streams will be mail time, stuff I've gotten in the mail. I know I've gotten something else really cool in the mail recently. What was it? I don't know. But also, I want to mention this too. Look at that. You may remember this video. Apparently I just turned it on. But I picked up the high print. This will be a video coming as well. I'm just giving you guys all sorts of insight of what's to come. But you guys really like this video. I was actually kind of surprised how well it has been doing, or did. And in this video, I talk mad trash about this. And I said I will pick the camera up, and if it is not what I said it was going to be, I'll eat crow. And it's time for me to eat some crow. Because this is actually a lot cooler and a lot better than I had anticipated by far. This crap. This, not so much. So be on the lookout for that. I wanted to just quickly touch on that because I think you guys would appreciate that. But I got some cool videos and plans I want to do next year. I want to do a lot more storytelling things. Definitely a lot more Polaroid and instant film related content. You should see my whiteboard over there. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30-ish, around 30 videos on that board over there. That's literally over a year's worth of content that I will be getting through next year. So I can't wait. It's going to be super fun. But yeah, I want to do interviews with creators. So please, if there's somebody you follow, let me know. I want to reach out to them and get them on here. There's people I want to reach out to. I want to reach out to Ben from In an Instant. I want to reach out to what's his name? Oh, I've been watching him recently. He's really good. Film Resurgence, really cool guy. I want to reach out to him. I would love to get Photography Concentrate, but I don't think they're even making videos anymore. So that's probably not going to happen. But I want to get a few others, people that I've got in mind. If you know anybody that's maybe interested, let me know. But that's just in this world. There's some other creators that I want to get in here. So I will keep you guys posted on that as well. I think it'd be super fun to do, and you'll keep your eyes open. Thank you, Callie. Appreciate that. So if you guys like seeing mail time, I know this one's very loose. I didn't really script anything out. Typically when I do my live shows, I have a proper flow for my shows. So this one's really is super casual, hanging out, basically riding out the rest of the year, pretty much. But this is also just more of a insight into what is to come next year, because I want to really show you guys how to source out and buy the things that you like to do. It can be applied to anything. Like here's a sneak peek. So for instance, Polaroids. I mean, as you know, I did love Polaroid. A pack of film, as you know, is $18. $18 for a pack of film. That's kind of expensive considering you only get 8 pictures per pack, and you got to have pictures to take pictures. So you go through a lot. You should see what here. Check this out. This is what I shot in the last month, maybe, of pictures. Yeah, a lot of pictures. Hey, look, there's Luria. That one didn't come out very good. Some of these are actual trash. Yeah, just random photos, right? That's a lot of pictures. Oh, these are for a project I'm working on separately. I got books coming out next year. Anyway, so very expensive to shoot photos on Polaroid. There's ways that you can get it for a lot cheaper. Yes. Photography Concentrate, I think, has a new channel now. Really? I saw some videos on her recently on a different account. Well, where's that? I would love to know. I think we follow each other on Instagram. Send me a message. So I want to look that up. Where was I going? Oh yeah, film. Yeah, very, very expensive. Yes, definitely, Callie. Yowza and lots of dollar signs. So how do you get it for cheaper? What am I talking about? So Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp. Honestly, Craigslist is now pretty much a dead channel, it seems like. Haven't found much on that. This somehow turned on. I turned that off. Look for, like, on OfferUp. I check daily on Facebook and OfferUp. I type in Polaroid, type in Fuji, and instant photography, all these different ones, and I can actually have saved search terms, so I know, I get notified when things are newly posted. But a lot of times when people buy Polaroids, they, not the old ones typically, but like the newer ones, which I've got back there, like the Polaroid Now and the One Steps, they buy them. They buy like the pack of film, like a double pack or even the big 5-pack. They shoot like one and then they're just done. They don't want to do the hobby anymore, and then they sell it as a lot together for usually sometimes high, sometimes really cheap. Like I bought a Polaroid Now with 3 packs of film. I didn't want the camera, so I bought it for $50. The camera is $100 by itself, and then 3 packs of film. It was I-type film, so there's about $16 to $17 a pack. I sold the camera to a friend of mine for $50 and kept the film. Got the film for free. So there's ways that you can actually get it for a lot cheaper. Just check your thrifty places. Unfortunately, Goodwills, I've had no luck with cameras. It's kind of a bummer. So yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. Because Goodwill, I've got my own thoughts and opinions on them. But I'll save for another day. But you just be thrifty about your hobby. It can be applied to anything. You just you do a little know-how, spend a little extra money that you normally wouldn't to maybe sell it to keep the stuff that you want. For instance, I picked up a Polaroid 1 Step Plus. Actually, 3 of them. I bought 3 of them in one day. Yeah, from 3 different people. One of them came with 2 packs of film. The other one was by itself, and the other one was came with 3 packs of film. Sold all the cameras except for one, and I kept all the film. Got the camera for free and the film for free. So these are tips and tricks that I'm going to teach you guys way more in depth and way more clearer next year. That is one major way that I am getting my film for free or at a hefty discount. Because there's been times where I've bought a camera and it came with some film and I basically sold the camera and still had film, you know, but I was still into it some money. But usually like $20 and I came out ahead like $60 in film. So there's lots of ways you can do it. And if you guys want to see that, consider subscribing because I am going to start incorporating that into this channel because I have a lot of experience in that world, and it's processes that can be applied to not just this. It could be whatever you're into. As you can see, I'm kind of a huge nerd. That stuff behind me, I'm into it like nothing, like no money. And some of that stuff's really expensive, except for this guy. I paid a lot of money for that, but I didn't pay full price. It was back when I had my store. But you buy stuff and you keep a couple of the things that are in that stuff, and then you sell the rest, and usually you make a lot of money, and you get to keep the thing you want for free. So there's lots of techniques and tricks that goes into that. So I'll be sharing those insider secrets with you. But I'll apply it specifically to this stuff for this channel because it seems like that would be a much more appropriate way to bring it across. So there you go. Now 5 are watching. Cool. Awesome. Thank you for joining in. Ernest Schultz, what's up? How's it going? I don't think I know you. Have you been commenting? If not, if you're new, let me know. Welcome. Thank you so much for checking out the channel. Hope you're enjoying the content. You missed mail time if you just joined in. Showing off some stuff that I just got in the mail and some future content that's going to be coming to the channel, such as interviews with other creators that'll be coming, and tips, tricks, and buy, sell, and trading this stuff, and yeah, a bunch of other cool things. What happened? Froze up for a second. Okay, so what do you guys got going on there for your holidays? I know that I'm just kind of finally getting to relax. I do a lot of content creating, this is not for me, well, for me, but for other people too. That's my day job. That's what I do for a living. I'm going to be launching, well, I was supposed to launch it this year, but you know, this year didn't really work out. Now I did it. But a company that helps smaller businesses grow and succeed online and in person. If you're a retail shop, it's a company called Create Impact. It already exists, but it was 1 month short from launch. You can actually go follow the page on Facebook. There's nothing on YouTube for it yet, if ever. I will see. But it's a company that you basically have me in your pocket, or in the future a creator in your pocket for one set price and whatnot. And so I think I'll start incorporating some aspects I just talked to you about, like the buy, sell, and trading into that. That's actually probably a good idea. Just came to me. Sorry, guys. I think out loud sometimes. So that's exciting. But the company Create Impact is basically my day job, and I've been doing it in the shadows for other people. And then YouTube, like this channel and another channel that I have, is I do for fun. It's on the side to interact with fellow creators, share some knowledge of stuff. I can't say the word knowledge without thinking of that guy. Knowledge. You know what I'm talking about? That ad? I'm in my garage with my Lamborghini. Knowledge. Anyway. But I digress again. So so I'm going to be getting that back, hopefully going again this coming year. And so there's lots of fun stuff that's going to be coming across on next year with my channel and other things. But I'll be able to delegate a little bit more to this channel in the future, because I think I haven't announced this publicly on that other page, but the way that page is going, I believe I'm going to start having to step back a lot more of the time on that one, because it's not doing well numbers wise. So I think I'm going to delegate a little bit more time to what's working, and so I'll be able to do a lot more here, which is pretty cool. So, do you guys have any questions? You want to see anything cool I've got laying around? Let me know. I do have something I want to share. Actually, I want your input on. I was thinking of doing a New Year's live stream. Just a live hangout. Nothing fancy. But I want to take all the photos that I took this year. All the Polaroids, that is. Let's limit to one. Make it easier. And I have, like, if you saw my top 5 things of last year, or for this year, so going into, wait, what video was that in? I guess it was my top 5 for this year, favorite things. I mentioned I wanted to do a Polaroid book, and I have the Polaroid books, and all these albums are amazing. It fits 120 pictures. I want to take the best photos of the year and put them in the binder, slap a little thing on it, it says 2020, and then that's it, put it on the shelf. My best photos. I thought about doing it as a live stream, going through the photos and picking the best ones and putting them in the album and sharing that with you guys. You guys like that idea? If you do, let me know in the comments, and I might do that on as a New Year's stream. I think it'd be pretty fun. I don't know if I'll do it till midnight type of thing, but who knows? Maybe I will. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll just do it for like a 3-4 hour stream midday or something. But I think that'd be pretty fun. That way I can, share some of the memories that I had this year. Like, for instance, these are throughout the year I took. Went to New York. That was pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty, there's already some decent photos in here. Hello, Callie. You in here? There you are. If you're still watching. You're famous. You keep popping up. Fun fact, Callie. You were the very first photo I ever took on a SX70 camera. Yeah, and I think I'd only ever shot one pack of film on Polaroid prior to even this photo. This was the first one I ever took. So, you're special, Callie. If you guys don't know who Callie is, she works with me and... Let me back up and sound like I'm way cooler than I really am. Her and I work for a company called Live Streaming Pros, and so that is how I know her. We're co-workers in a way. So, yes. Yeah, famous. All right, so yeah, just photos from this year. There's a bunch of Abby. This one, I love this one. This was a sign down the street from my house. It was down in the house a couple blocks from me. I'm like, that is freaking hilarious. It needs to be on Polaroid. And I got lucky and got a red frame for the picture. Just freaking insane how I lucked out there. So cool. Pav says, love it. Such a good idea. That's literally what I do. Keep my favorites in an album. Then there's the less pretty ones. Exactly. That's exactly. You should see my less pretty pile. Or I should say, box. It's like over there, and I've got so many Polaroid pictures laying around now. It's hard to keep track of them all. Like I said, this was like the past month that I took, just the photos. Yeah, like the last 30 days. I don't even want to add up how much money this was. What cool ones do I have in here? Oh, the Goonies house. Goonies. If you ever watched the movie, this is the house. It's in Astoria. I live only a couple hours away from there. There's the Goonies house. It didn't come out that well. I'm very bummed. A little overexposed. Any Kindergarten Cop fans? There's the school from Kindergarten Cop. And there's the Kindergarten Cop poster. I have one of me yelling as... there it is. Didn't come out very good, though. I shot this on an I-type camera. I ran out of film for my SLR, and it didn't come out that great. But there's me screaming like Arnold outside the school. What other cool ones do I have in here? There was another cool one. Oh yeah, this one came out pretty good. This is the hotel I stayed at in Astoria. A couple times now, actually. Oh, this was a cool one. Oof. Yeah. Anyway, there's a lot of... Oh, there's my friend Phil. There's me. There's a lot of photos. I think it'd be pretty fun to do a stream just going through photos, reminiscing over the year. And, yeah. I think it'd be pretty fun. I'll just show off a couple quick more before I move on or / wrap up. I don't even know what time it is. What else do we got in here? These are like the first ones I ever took. This one or this one. It might have been this one. This might be the first ever Polaroid I ever took. It's a friend of mine's. I was helping him out with something, and that's his bust too. I was putting like the not so good ones behind the cameras or behind the pictures too, but didn't work out. What else is in here? Oh, this is where I got my SLR 680. It was a photography studio that was closing down, and yeah, there's the price tag. I paid $20. This camera's worth like $400. I got it for $20 at this studio that was closing down. I mean, it has issues like a paper clip holding the viewfinder in, but you know, it's all right. Yeah, I did a lot of cool stuff this year. It's kind of cool to go look through these photos and be like, oh yeah, I did do that. There's my nephew. This is now on as a shirt. It's merch if you want to grab one of those. There should be a link in the description actually. What else? Actually, this is on a shirt now too. My Iron Giant. What else is in here? It's pretty cool. For my Halloween specials are in here. Look at that. I think there's some unused ones too. I don't think I used that one. Or that one? I don't remember. From the Halloween special. Oh, I don't think I used that one. Jordan. I didn't use that one either. Yeah, anyway. These are for a project that I'm doing coming up. Pop culture stores and instant film. Like Americana pop culture. Like nerd stores and whatnot. This is my buddy Phil. He's like 38 and he just got braces. So I took his picture in Polaroid form. Pretty funny. My dog, that's Paco. Paco the Taco. Yeah, that's taken from an airplane. What else is up in here? I haven't looked in a while. That's my house that I grew up in. My parents' house. This is a picture outside my old high school. I went down there not too long ago and took a picture. And yeah. This one's cool to me. This is my old high school. That's my current car. But I parked it in my old parking spot that I used to park my senior year when I had a Camaro. I thought it was pretty fun. And this right here, this is the door to the started it all. The video productions classrooms right there. That door that leads into the video production class. Anyway, and then there's still a couple empty spots in here. So that's it on that. Yeah. You guys have any other questions? What type of content would you enjoy to see? Anything else I'm not doing? Is there things that I've done in the past you want to see more of, or things that you just don't want to see? I'm really open to it because this year was an experimental year. I just kind of did stuff, and maybe I'll continue to do that as well. But I really want to kind of just focus on certain things that I like and enjoy. Film, love it. Shooting on like film, love it. Interviews, love it. I keep calling them. I want to call them documentarian. It's not the proper words. Documentaries, like short ones, long ones. I love that stuff. So that's what I want to do on this channel, and make books. I have a couple books that are going to be coming out. This is not the final one. This was the test book. I don't know if I'm selling this one. This is just an example of books. What else we got in here? Ooh, Wilson. This one I think I kind of did it just for me and clients. I can hand this to them. They can see my work. They can learn about me. Ooh, look, my favorite cameras, things like that. Ooh, look at that. And yeah, but I do have plans for a couple other smaller books that are cheaper. This book would be really expensive to make. If it'd be like $60. I don't know if anyone would be interested in that. Maybe even a couple dollars more. So If I get enough interest, who knows? Maybe I'll put them up. Maybe I'll just put it up and just leave it there and never anticipate selling any, because I don't. But I just have a couple smaller books that I want to do. There's one that I've already kind of talked about, is going into my hometown. It's called, my hometown's Hazeldale, Washington. It's inside Vancouver, Washington. Yes, that is in the United States. A lot of people think it's Canada, but we are really close to Canada, like 6 hours. But I wanted to do like historical landmarks, if you will. Basically, just people that know. If you're from this area, from Hazeldale, you'll know, like, oh yeah, that's that place, or those type of landmarks. I think it'd be really fun to do that on instant film, and I've already shot a bunch of it. I'm still working on it. There's one in here actually. I thought I just showed it. I guess not. It was next to the house, my parents' house. Oh well. Oh wait, is that it? No. Oh well. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. So, like restaurants from back in the that people know of in this area, like Fat Dave's. That thing's been there before I was born. Just places like that, and then talk about it and a little bit of history behind it. Learn about the spots. So that's what I'm going to do there. And then I have another one that I've been working on for this or during this year too. More on the nerdy side, going over to like comic book stores, toy stores across America, and doing little mini reviews of the places and just showing them off, like a pop culture Americana in the instant world, and not just focused on Polaroid, but across all formats. So that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna be working on some of that stuff next year. The Hazeldale one will come out next year for sure. The pop culture one, who knows? I might just wait a while for that one so I can travel to more places. As you know, this year it has been a little bit harder to travel. Pav says maybe more random videos of you out and about shooting Polaroids. I actually have something for that. It doesn't need to be reviewed, just shooting Polaroid photos. I enjoy that probably because I have nothing else just to shoot with. In Ireland? Dang, that's cool though. You kidding me? Ireland is amazing. So I had the ability. I don't know if I have the ability anymore, but I'm gonna see if I can make it happen. I know some people, so maybe they can help me out. I had an idea to do a walkabout Polaroid shoot live. Have you guys heard of IRL live streaming? If you haven't, I used to do it on another brand years ago with some partners, and we did it all the time. I mean, we go to weird places. Like, where did we go to? We did one on a pirate ship. We did one on a science museum, pop culture type thing, like a Pixar museum, just random stuff. But do it as a walkabout shooting instant film, just live streaming. There's a camera, like watching it, me shoot in the real world. I wanted to do that, and I had plans for it, but it had got canceled, and then I don't know if I have the ability to do it now. So I gotta work out those details. I might be able to make it happen at least once. I think it'd be really fun. So there's plans for that, but I can definitely do videos out in the world shooting, just pre-recorded. Definitely. It's kind of hard to do solo. It's kind of hard to set up shots and try and do it. It is difficult, so maybe I'll get a friend to help me with that. But that would be really fun. I used to do hardly any, like none, in studio videos. Not very many. Now I was forced to do like only in studio videos this year. But because traveling got really difficult. I'm working on a documentary that keeps getting pushed and pushed and pushed, hoping to do it next month. Or continue to shoot it because I've shot some already. On this channel, I have hardly talked about it. But if you guys have watched the collectors, the Rise and Fall of a Collector documentary I released here this year, I talk about a little bit towards the end of that mini doc, and working on another working on the main documentary, The Collector's Mind, and I'm supposedly leaving in January for a road trip for about a week and a half with my friend Phil, and we are doing we have a lot of people lined up, which is so cool. And the best part is it's not all of it's pop culture like this. That's what I've been kind of typecasted as. is pop culture related. These don't stay on for very long, do they? Those turned off, I think. Or the batteries just died. No, that's not cool. I just got them. Bummer. The batteries are almost dead. Yeah, so I got somebody lined up that collects like vintage photography cameras and Polaroid cameras and whatnot. And I'm very excited to show that off. They also build motorcycles, which is pretty cool. So I have a lot of that type of content coming. And if you want to get like behind the scenes of some of that stuff, maybe consider checking out the Patreon page. I post a lot of that stuff up there. I know a lot of the 12-hour live event up there, or is up there right now, such as the interviews with the people. But I'll be posting behind the scenes of creating that documentary, and I'm going to be posting a lot of stuff you can get in your hands, tangible stuff that's exclusively over there that just by being members you can get your hands on for free. I might start incorporating paid stuff as well. We'll see though. I originally, when I first started, I had an idea of a Patreon page where it was like $20 a month, and you get like an 8x10 signed picture of my photography, like some of the stuff I have in here, which I did it once, didn't really work out, but which one was it? I think it was this one. It was this picture. It was one of them. Yeah, and then, ooh, there's another good one that this one. This is a day to night shot of Seattle. Stuff like that. I've been wanting to experiment with that some more too, but who knows? I'm really going to have to dial some things in this coming year and focus on just one thing on cross brands. If Cesar's still up in here, I'm sorry, man. You might not like some of the news I got coming. But fans of this channel, you guys will say hooray. But yeah, I know I'm throwing a lot at you. Lots of things. So yeah, I guess that might be it. Beyond maybe yeah, some of the things I want to talk about, but I should probably wait. I used to just start blurting out stuff. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be working with Hulk Hogan, guys. Didn't happen. So I don't like to go and blurt out things anymore until they're actually like legitimately happening. But I'm in talks with some people to make some or just some content creators to interview and bring them on here. I think you guys would hopefully enjoy that. Maybe I'll just be on Patreon. I don't know. But I think I'm going to wrap it up. You guys, thank you so much for tuning in to a very kind of random, sporadic hangout live stream. Like I said in the beginning, most of my live streams, pretty much all of them, they're always focused on one topic and more streamlined, better flow. This one was just kind of like a test and hanging out, writing out the end of the year. So I am going to do a end of year live stream and just hang out. I think that'll be really fun to just go through the photos, pick the best ones, put this on the shelf and label it in. I mean, I'm going to stick to just Polaroid. I've got I'm looking over there because I have some binders of Instax wide and square. But I have not found a good binder system for those. Fuji, if you're watching this, because I know you watch everything I do, please make a nice binder for your pictures. Like, this Polaroid one is simple and effective and amazing. It's just sleek, it's beautiful, simple elegance. I love it. But there's nothing out there that I have found. I have tried lots of different things. That was a video I was going to make was on that, but I haven't really found anything good. So if you guys know anything, let me know, please. I would love to be able to share some of that insight back to you guys and just for myself, for my own use cases. So I really appreciate that. But yeah, I'm going to do Polaroid exclusive photos, hangout. Maybe I'll get some, we might see Phil on here, my good buddy Phil. We'll see. Maybe some surprise guests I can get on just for a few minutes throughout. Maybe I'll make a fun little event at the end of the year. So if you want to find more details on that, I post on Facebook way more behind the scenes and more informational type stuff over there, as well as in the community tab on YouTube. So if you want to learn some stuff and get some insight, check that out. I don't post too much there, but every now and then I do. And then of course on Instagram. Do I have an Instagram button? I don't have an Instagram button. I should probably work on that. I only have the Patreon one, so I should work on that. But on Instagram as well is just_another Chris. I post so much over there. I'm posting some fun stuff tomorrow, actually, and on Christmas Day. So if you want to see some fun stuff over there, consider checking it out. I'd really appreciate it. And thank you so much for spending some time with me today and watching. I very, very much humbled about it. All right, guys. So be on the lookout for Christmas, or excuse me, be on the lookout for New Year's, and have a great Christmas. And hopefully you get lots of film and take some photos. So check comments before we sign out. That's the same one. Okay. Is it? I'm having issues with my comment system the last week, and I need to get this back over here so I can see it better. So that'll be fixed coming up. Anyway, okay, I'm rambling. Guys, thank you so much, and you guys have a beautiful rest of your day, and Merry Christmas.